play that didn't look much at the snap. That should do a...
How about how they ran the play? Because they obviously caught the defense out of position and not expecting that one, and that turned into a nice chunk of yardage. What about the execution? On the handoff, most of the times we see on the jet sweep, they punch it forward so that if it falls to the ground, it's just an incomplete pass. Here, you got to execute it well, otherwise it's a fumble.
At the 5-yard line.
One back in the game. That's Jones. 2nd and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight about the 4. Now a timeout take. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Here's Jones. He is marked down right about on top of that imaginary yellow line, but they say he's a bit short. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Now on the sneak, and he is on the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Josh Allen, as time expires the first half, and the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Able to spin free. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Charger drive about to get going. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the foot to metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rear mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball. To distance, they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because often to defense, because they're excited about getting the ball back so well.
Well, they're clicking right now. Loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Again, up past the 5 to the 26, a gain of 5.
So I have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Alluding to and it was. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before taking down. That's a 1st down and then some. A 32-yard pickup.
At the 42-yard line.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen being chased. Going to use his left. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
The last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football. What we call those broken plays, you can't account for it.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On play action, Allen. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
1st and 10. 14.
Blue zone now. They'll look low. Setting the screen here. Jones. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. After all that, they only wind up with a yard. It's second down.
2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. It was a safety, Kevin Byard, at the time, who was able to knock it away.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent career. Able to knock that one away.
This will be caught just inside 10. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just the first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now Justin Tucker's out to try the field goal from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. Tucker's kick is good. It will grow. It's now 17 thing. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the 3rd quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of to play with the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
All the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10. At their own
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. To this point, the result: possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously something that can't continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think calls now not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, trying to get things settled down a little bit.
at the 28-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll fake the handoff. Now go. Tight end Howard, that's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know they won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to race that goose egg to be shut out. Sliding in the pocket. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete now, second down. Off play action. And Zach Ertz. And he's on to the ground with another first down at the Chargers 40. They give him 13 yards there on the play of first downs. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. But he's out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 12 more yards there and another first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case. Down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Yet again, Goff is intercepted. Jesse Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return. He went on the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on the throw or on the move as you're stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40. Before it's all said and done. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Here's Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. That's a jet on the Woods. And he got blown. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That second down play nets a -4.
The tackle made back at the 40.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They've got third down now as they look for one more first down. Set this one away. Out to his left. Airing it out deep for Woods. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
As soon as I saw him break contain, get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Goff now to throw. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. They'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
47-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off inside the 5. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or two shy of midfield. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate. I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12. They'll again to Jones. And this Green Bay defense making that play look a lot like the previous one. Both tackles on the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. One's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers.
Racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the go place. And if we pull it up with the whole squad, are you ready to told y'all that you better be running? I'm in my go yard when I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck ass, y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, done. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team, but we riding on it. More action and no talk. I went quiet on him. Walked in with the whole team, but we riding on it. Hey, couple of bands up in my pocket. I don't want parts of your wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Now that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, yeah. Whipping the Teslas. Ooh, I'm a mess, but I'm a It's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, body, young. Hey, I don't know nobody, I'm on this every day. Can I roll with me, boy, I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming, I can barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy, I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro, I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it. More action and no talk, I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team and we riding on it.
Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the ball down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She says she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seat. I'm just hoping she don't fail.
Violent illness related to cherry-like fruit brought back from Habitat 7 as authorities found.
Damn, Ryder, you just missed a good show. One of the alarms malfunctioned, and we thought it was an attack. It didn't take long to figure it out, but in that time, they managed to scramble at least half the station's defenses.
Why are the alarms still malfunctioning?
Probably a leftover issue from when the Scourge fried systems. It's not that bad. I once worked in a building with a fire alarm that would
I can't believe you said that.
Founder of the initiative. Their constant survival makes life on the Nexus more enjoyable for all our citizens.
Seems quiet for now.
Make them lead
Look,
or
Jonesy.
make them go.
I know. This isn't last night, but for us.
Tell our leaders.
Hey, what's
Wake
going on?
the sleepers.
That's your new galaxy. Making speeches about some fresh start while your kids stay frozen.
And it's all thanks to your Pathfinder.
Excuse me?
We've waited months for our families to come out of stasis. They should have gone to your outpost. But because you wanted military personnel, people tagged as scientific support have to wait again.
All the reassignments mean they're in 10 different colony blocks now.
And my mother just got caught in the middle.
We only had resources for one outpost, so I focused on the skills we needed most.
Well, your pick has my grandchildren trapped in that pod.
Maybe you could still make this right. I just want Mom out of stasis. That's all anyone here wants.
You do stasis revivals. You can tell our leaders you're opening those pods. Today.
I authorize whole colony blocks or a few emergency revivals. I can't wake dozens of random people.
We don't care whose finger pushes the button. If you can't, our leaders can. And if you tell them, they will.
Okay. I'll talk to the leadership about what we can do.
14 months of promises. It's time.
We tried petitioning Addison. She ignored us. Screw her.
Start with Kandros. He sent those 10 soldiers over there. Maybe he'll take us seriously. Make them hear. Make them know. Make them lead or make them go. Our Nexus, our lives.
Why not?
Those are horrifying. Dutch will love them. Welcome to the Vortex.
You again.
Free drinks for Pathfinders. I'll make sure of it.
Won't they get hungry?
You were right. If I'd done what I planned.
ray of hope for sleep-starved residents. Maintenance begins on malfunctioning sun lamps, causing unending daylight in some Nexus quarters. This is HNS. Superintendent Cash reminds everyone all power grid adjustments
Firearm
must be
proficiency
approved
is up.
beforehand.
No news on the Turian Arc yet? Or is this militia business?
I need to talk to you about stasis revival and those protesters in hydroponics.
I see. Maybe I should get the others.
Protesters have seized hydroponics?
They want their families out of stasis. The outpost on Eos... disrupted the schedule. They're scattered across colony blocks, dozens of people. The protesters want this fixed today.
The realities of our position are...
We can't wake those families. We don't have the resources, and there's nowhere to put them.
We settled Eos. There's no space down there for a few extra?
It's not that simple, Ryder. Everything Eos produces right now is accounted for.
And what will those scientists do at a military outpost?
What do you suggest?
Leave the families in stasis where it's safe and get those protesters out of hydroponics. They seem sympathetic, but so did the exiles. We can't risk another revolt. Survival is more important than family reunions.
What would you do with the protesters?
I'd send in a squad and march them out. At gunpoint if we must. If they resist, a few might land in medbay, but it's better than losing hydroponics. Or the Nexus.
Do you think these protests could turn violent?
We're all pioneers. Even civilians are tough enough to start...
And interfering in hydroponics threatens our oxygen supply. They know that.
These people aren't the enemy. We didn't come all this way to rip families apart. We'll manage the resource squeeze somehow.
Your compassion is admirable. But...
Guess we're all tightening our belts.
You can run a stasis override command from operations. I hope the rest...
Tracking enemy activity. Zones 2, 12, 19.
Hello again, Pathfinder.
Okay, sending the override command.
I was at the protest in hydroponics, but we already lost a year waiting for our families. I'm glad it's time.
Things will be lean for a while, with the new mouths to feed.
But you're out there. We'll manage somehow. My mom was scared something would go wrong and she'd be awake in stasis all that time. She isn't... It doesn't work like that, but I just want her out.
Override complete. Stasis revival triggered on the Nexus. The Jasper...
There! That's her!
This came at a cost.
I will.
When it...
We're done here.
Superintendent Cash reminds
know my rights.
I hear you went down to EOS. Did you find anything to help my case?
An enemy blast to the back killed the chief. Your shot missed.
What? You're kidding me.
Hold on there. The chief's Omni tool recorded you over the body. Sam, playback.
Sorry, old friend. Shit.
Not only did you think you killed him, you meant to.
But you just said I didn't, so it doesn't matter, right? The conviction will have to be overturned. The sentence thrown out.
I'm going to Tam, and I might have a different opinion. You did try to cover it all up. We'll see about that.
Attention, civil disobedience has been reported in hydroponics. Security is investigating.
Hello, Pathfinder.
This is how.
No, I am not imagining things, Cash. Congratulations are in order. Peaceful contact with the Angara. It's everything the initiative stands for.
It might have something to do with the waterfalls.
I'm sorry?
Anaya, you should see them. If I lived there, I'd want peace too.
I am. In the mean, did you have some other business?
Director, I checked out that murder.
Yes. And we're setting precedent for justice here in Andromeda. Now this. A convicted murderer.
These things are almost never black and white.
If we suppress the evidence and uphold the conviction, we're banishing a man for a crime he technically didn't commit. If we throw the conviction out, we're freeing a man who tried to take matters into his own hands. Your investigation complicated this. You should take responsibility for the outcome. Do we still exile him for murder?
He intended to kill the chief. He pulled the trigger. Believed he...
Agreed. Sometimes